Hi there. I'm Tyler Waddell, a representative from Torture for Tots Industries, and let me ask you this. Have you ever lied awake at night wondering how to punish traitors and root out heretics in your great empire? Well, if that's been you, I have the perfect set of products that I think you'll really enjoy. Introducing Torture. Now, I know what you're thinking. Trust me, I get it. But let me reassure you, here, we at Torture for Tots Industries value historical accuracy in all of our sadistic, monstrous creations. Throughout the Middle Ages, aka the 5th through the 15th century, torture was used mainly for the crime of treason. For this reason, we recommend only using your products on the treasonous scum that might be threatening your empire. However, we do have one exception. You see, the Catholic Church had a very different definition of treason from everyone else at the time, and we here at Torture for Tots are perfectly fine if you decide to use our creations on anyone practicing religious treason. Now, what might religious treason be? Well, heresy, of course. Our special Medieval Inquisition package has everything you need to follow in the footsteps of the great medieval inquisitors and bishops and start rooting out heretics in your empire today. Now, since this is a do-it-yourself kit, we unfortunately cannot supply you the original underground torture chambers or dungeons that torture in the Middle Ages would have taken place in. I'm sorry, but we sell the devices. If you want to transform your basement into a torture dungeon, go ahead, we won't judge, but we can't supply that to you. We can, however, offer some tips. Your torture chamber should be specifically designed to scare your victims. After all, you're probably going to be wanting to get a confession out of them. That's what most torture at the time was for. Interrogation. Even the old Greeks and Romans had that figured out. Do you really want to be outdone by the Greeks? The Greeks? Get in character and scare that confession out of your victims today, man. And when you're done, guess what? You can use the devices to punish them. It's torture either way. Now, there is one thing to be warned about. Like I said, we here at Torture for Tots strongly believe in historical accuracy, and thus many of the devices and kits in the Medieval Inquisition package are not as bloody as I know that most of you really want. Now, I'm sorry, the Catholic Church didn't really approve of the shedding of blood back then, so a lot of the devices had to be a bit more creative. However, I think you'll find that our Medieval Inquisitions package will be just creative enough to satisfy your cruel, sadistic, terrifying needs. Here's a brief list of just some of the devices that you'll find in our package. The Brazen Bull, an oldie but a goodie. Surprisingly, it actually originated in ancient Greece. Who would have thunkin'? We're including this one, however keep in mind that scholars today are actually debating whether or not it was actually used. There's a lot of debate about that, but we like money, so take it and run wild, kiddo. Just stick your victims inside, light a fire underneath, and soon enough the pipes will distort your victims' screams into the sound of a roaring bull. A perfect fun demonstration for the children at home. Rat torture. Now, we're including the cage that you keep the rat in, but you're gonna have to get the rat yourself. Even if we did include the rat, we can't really guarantee that it'd still be alive by the time we shipped it to your doorstep. Sorry about that, our delivery men are really incompetent. Rat torture basically involves putting a rat in a cage on your victim's stomach and heating the cage up. The rat, being scared of the heat like any sensible rat would be, has to escape through your stomach. Perfect. Thumb screws. Good old-fashioned thumb crushing. Gotta love it. The iron chair. It's just a chair with spikes on it. I mean, what more can you expect? Iron Maidens. Ha! Just kidding! There's no evidence of Iron Maidens actually having been used before the 19th century. Get out of here, you casuals. The Barrel Pillory. If you prefer diseases, you can always make your victims kneel in their own filth. I'm sure that's a great way to burn your nostrils off. All this and more is included in our extensive Torture for Tots catalog and can be yours today for just 5 easy payments of $59.99. Sign up now. Really, sign up now. Sign up now. We have torture devices. Sign up now.